Hey guys, so Spider-Man Far From Home is coming out this Tuesday. I'm actually gonna go see it on Wednesday. No big deal, kinda, not a lot. I'm gonna go see it very early morning Wednesday, and I wanted to make this video, and I'm kinda in a rush to make it because while I'm filming this is Sunday, and the movie comes out Tuesday, and I'm gonna see it on Wednesday. But I wanna get out this video because I'm gonna be giving you guys my expectations for this movie, and also my predictions for the movie. So I wanna get it out before everybody has to see it. I am very hyped for this movie, guys. If you've been watching this channel so far, you know that I love MCU Spidey and that I've made several other videos in the past about my predictions, theories, and such for this movie. And especially after the emotional roller coaster that was Avengers Endgame, I'm excited to just kind of not relax because the stakes in this movie are going to be substantially higher than the last movie due to all the multiversal action and, world saving that Spider-Man is going to have to do. But it's a Spider-Man movie, guys. When I go to see a Spider-Man movie, I'm thinking I'm about to relax. I'm about to have a good time. I'm about to see Spidey. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna see some cool action. And that's pretty much what I'm going into this movie for. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. So although I am really excited, I'm gonna reserve my judgment for the movie after I already seen it, which everybody should do. And for every movie that you go see, a movie might look like it sucks and then it might be good, or it might look awesome and then it might be, total, garbage. But that I don't think is gonna be the case with this Spider-Man movie. I'm very excited. So let's get into my expectations for Spider-Man Far From Home. So my first expectation for the movie is amazing web swinging. Now that was one of the first complaints from the first movie. Even me, I pretty much picked up upon the fact that MCU Spider-Man is going to be a slow burn, and I can see that they were trying to progress Peter. In the first movie, he's basically barely Spider-Man, so he would have this fear of heights and he wouldn't be too confident himself, and that they would slowly make him more confident throughout his time as Spider-Man and the events that he's been in, like all these wars that he's already been in. So I'm looking forward to like stunning web swinging action. I mean, the first two Spider-Man series were just amazing. They had so many awesome sequences of brilliant Spider-Man web swinging. And I'm looking forward to this movie putting their own unique spin on it, a different kind of visual to it. And from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks like that's going to be the case. And I'm also expecting to see a noticeable shift in Peter's attitude. And we can kind of see that in the trailers. I mean, Peter in the first movie was so eager to be an Avenger and to go on missions and stuff. And it seems, well, from the trailers at least, that he really doesn't want to do that. He wants to kind of take a little break. He's been through a lot, okay? So I want to see a noticeable shift. I want Peter to be more mature. I want him to start learning that being Spider-Man might be fun at times, but consequences will slowly come in. There'll be a shift in him becoming more mature. And I'm also expecting to see a more confident Spider-Man, not just with his web swinging and getting over his fear of heights, but just more confident in his abilities. And I think we'll see that. I mean, he's facing a guy that's made out of fire, okay? If you can only shoot webs and you're facing an elemental that's made out of fire, then you should probably just run, unless you're Peter Parker, Spider-Man. And this movie actually is going to be the end of phase 3, so I'm expecting this kind of set the precedent of what we're going to be seeing in the future of the MCU for this next phase, or whatever they want to call it, for the street level or earth-based heroes. So I'm excited for that, and I hope this movie really puts a bow on the Infinity Saga. And my last expectation is that we delve a little bit more into the lore of Spider-Man. And what I mean by that is we explore the spider sense. And that was another big complaint. The spider sense is there, guys. We saw it in Civil War, we saw it in Infinity War, and some could argue that there was instances in Spider-Man Homecoming. Basically, I want them to explore the spider sense more. I think that it will be a very prominent factor in this movie, or at least I'm hoping that it will be. And I'm hoping that they go into, more of Uncle Ben. We know that there's little pieces of Uncle Ben from what we've seen in the trailer, so I'm expecting more of that, maybe more about the spider bite, and I'm expecting to see that in this movie. So finally, let's get into these final predictions for Spider-Man Far From Home. So basically, I'm kind of going to go in order. So I'm going to start off with the ones that I think are least likely to happen, going to the ones that I'm pretty sure will happen, or I'm very confident that we will see those kinds of things in this movie. So first off, I think we're going to get a direct Uncle Ben reference, or if not, if things go crazy, if things go off, then we'll actually see Uncle Ben in this movie, maybe like a picture, or maybe Mysterio uses his tech, causes this like illusion in Peter to where he sees Uncle Ben, which I think would be an awesome moment, and I would love to see it. Next prediction is I believe we're gonna get an alternate version of Spider-Man, or even possibly another Spider-Man, okay? They opened up the multiverse in this movie, so I'm thinking whether it be Spider-Gwen, or a Spider-Man 2099, or Spider-Man UK, just another different alternate version of Spider-Man, I'm thinking will potentially be in this movie. Next prediction would be that we get a reference or a tease of the new Avengers lineup. So I'm excited for that. And next prediction, I don't believe that Quentin Beck, Mysterio that we're seeing is actually from another universe. I think that the person that we're seeing is from this universe, but I do believe the multiverse will be established and will be very real. Next, I think Mysterio is using barf tech in this movie. I think that the way that he's gonna cause these illusions is through barf tech, Tony Stark's barf tech. Next, I do believe that at the end of the movie, we will get some kind of reference or we will see some sort of the Sinister Six in this movie. I think Sony, they've been wanting a Sinister Six movie forever, and I think Marvel would be the only way they could actually manifest something like the Sinister Six. So I think they're definitely gonna take this movie and this opportunity to set this up for the MCU, and I'm excited for that. My next prediction is we will see Michael Mondo in this movie. I think will be so badass if we actually get to see that Scorpion suit. I'm so excited to see that. I think Scorpion, Matt Gargan, is just an insane and just badass character, and I want to see him in this movie. Next prediction, and one that I strongly believe in, that character, that Turkish actor, I forget his name right now, but he's playing a character named Dimitri. I think he is definitely the Chameleon, and I think in the movie he is going to pretend to be somebody very close to Peter, and or even maybe Spider-Man himself. He's going to disguise himself as Spider-Man, and then he's going to be revealed in like a crazy fashion. And for the final predictions, I do believe that Avengers Tower will become Oscorp Tower. I mean, it just makes the most sense. This is a Spider-Man movie. It's not a Fantastic Four movie, okay? So it's not gonna be the Baxter Building. I do believe it's gonna be Oscorp, and I do think there will either be a direct reference to Norman Osborn, and maybe they'll just leave it off on that, like, oh, Norman Osborn built it, it's some billionaire, or they will actually show Norman Osborn in this movie, which I think would be very, very sick, and I just can't wait. I want to see the Green Goblin in the MCU, and I want to see him done right. I don't want to, you know, have any of this TASM, meth head, weirdo business. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all the predictions that I can think of right now. But yeah, let me know, when are you guys gonna go see the movie, and if you're hyped or not, why or why not, and what you're looking forward to most for this movie. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. If you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.